おはようございます。7時です。午前7時です。Well, hello there. You're going to get a lesson today in Epistemology. Is that a dream come true for you, to get a lesson today in something that you've never even heard of, most of you, let alone what the heck it means? Epistemology is a study of knowledge, and epistemology is a branch of philosophy. Knowledge. What do we know about knowledge? Yeah, well, according to the philosopher Rene Descartes, there's only one thing you can really know, and that cogito ergo sum. I think, therefore I am. That's the only thing you can know, is that you exist, is that you exist in some form. And yeah, we could be deceived, and so finding out what knowledge is, you actually don't know very much. I don't know very much. We don't know very much, and we can believe. Everything is a belief, basically, and we can believe things. It's not black and white. Well, do I believe in Santa Claus or do I not? There are gradations of beliefs, and those gradations of beliefs are based on inductive logic, reason, thinking. And yeah, so for those of us who go around propounding like we know something, I'm a little bit suspect about people who go around pretending that they know something. And yeah, as we get more experienced in this earthly existence, we become better at discerning between truth and falsehood, and we can find that there are definite falsehoods, and there are definite cases of having gone down the wrong fork in the road, having made a wrong turn. Yeah. Well, I don't want to get into metaphysics right now, which is another branch of philosophy. And you might think that, philosophy, that's just something that you study in some ivory tower institution and for your diploma. And then, okay, now get on with your real life. Like, how are you going to earn your living and pay for your groceries and your rent and everything else like that? Well, no, I actually take metaphysics and epistemology and ethics and logic itself, which is the foundation of philosophy. You think of philosophy as just a matter of opinions, and it is just a matter of opinions, but those opinions are based on inductive logic. We have pattern recognition, and now a lot of this is done with machines and everything, but yeah, we start to have a better understanding of cause and effect. We become better scientists, maybe. this is how we gain insight. This is how we decide that skipping 100 times half an hour before our performance helps the performance. Because we've done that many times and we've skated well, better than it, we're starting to see a connection, a pattern here. And because of the number of factors that go into turning in that good performance, whether it be a performance where you're genuflect, it's talking into a camera, or whether it's any type of performance like in sports and figure skating in particular, we want to do what's good for our performance, right? We always want to seek ways throughout the day and throughout our practice sessions of doing what's going to contribute to good performance. But as truly fierce competitive athletes, that's not enough. We don't want to be just good. We want to be superlative. We want to be the best. So yeah, okay, running for 2 minutes, an hour before the performance is good for the performance. It's a way of getting the body moving and going. But maybe running for 1.5 minutes is better. So you want to seek those betters somehow. And then you want to try to zero in on the best way of doing things. If you're going to be truly competitive athlete. And you really got to come into get a grip of reality to do something, to achieve something, to make something, to develop something, whether it's your skill set or some device that you're making, some water filter or whatever it might be. Yeah, so I'm a little nervous now, actually, with the camera running. I'm going to try to calm down. I should be able to be calmer. I mean, you can't outrun your name, so the saying goes. And that's just utter superstition. Well, maybe there's some shred of truth to it because we take our name like it's some special thing, and so we try to maybe seek meaning in our name, even when we become what our name is. Possibly. Yeah, there might be some truth to that, the psychological aspect of that. But, yeah, I'm, be calm. I can be calm. I am calm most of the time, right? But, yeah, I do erupt sometimes too, and yeah, well, anger is among us and within us, as is hatred probably. Maybe hatred is not only among us. There are some people who hate, but maybe we all have that potential to hate, or maybe, is there something or someone or some concept or idea that I hate? What does hate mean? Does it have to be black or white? You hate or you don't? Like I dislike, I loathe, I hate, yeah, well, and with knowledge too, sometimes I get it wrong. Sometimes, so I change my beliefs. When I get it wrong, I change my beliefs. That's what I do. I don't think everybody does this thing. I think, and even myself, I don't always do this. I get trapped in habits. and I find there is some resistance and to changing my way of doing things, to trying to take some leap outside the comfort zone. It's often painful, it can be embarrassing, it's, we get into routines, and that's just the act of making judgments. Actually, I think is it's life itself, really, in a way. But it takes energy too. So, we make judgments based on our knowledge. I'm trying to bring this back to knowledge because, this is an epistemology class I'm giving right now. Yeah, so I'll tell you what I did for you. Just excuse me. I'm here with you. You can't see me. Do you need to see me every second? No, I can walk out of the frame. No problem. It's my house. I can do whatever I want here. Well, I don't want to create unnecessary noise, and I did put down some matting so that this drum doesn't wake anybody up in the morning. Yeah, I was nervous, and I was able to get into a better rhythm. I was trying to go with 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to try to see if I can get this a little better for you. That's what I was trying to do. Yeah, trying to get a little skills going on in my day as a way of warming up and being able to achieve something today. And maybe you'll be inspired, and you'll this is not so good on the mat, so I'm going to do this on the floor, being cognizant that I don't want to bang my head enough. Yeah, I'm not interested in banging my head. Yeah, I do that enough. Be aware of my environment. Well, yeah, awareness. We see in this news report here, I'm showing you things, and you see, and so this is one of the ways that we get knowledge is through our senses, through seeing, hearing. I hear, it sounds like an airplane in the sky out there. So I pretty well know there's an airplane out in the sky. Yeah, it looks like the sky. Yeah, we call it the sky. If I talked about it as the sky, everybody would know what I was talking about. I mean, what is the nature of that sky? Oh, that seems so, that's just philosophy, right? But you can use that in a more practical way, actually, as far as expanding your knowledge. And I've already given an example, actually. And things are, there are nuances more than black and white. Yeah, there's black and white too. You either win or you lose if you're playing chess. But yeah, so another thing in the news, no pain, no gain. No pain, no gain. Is that true? If I believe that if I take it into my heart that no pain, no gain, and I consider that to be knowledge, am I going to succeed or fail in the best way? Yeah, I'm not so sure. Yeah, I really think that understanding the gradations and the nuances and the concept of slow, gradual warm-up and slow, gradual progression, so that you don't you're not over-ambitious. about yeah, we want to achieve as quick as we can if we're competitive, but yeah, just as quick as we can in the long term. And we might make vast improvements by practicing for 8 hours today and just being so comfortable being on the ice, but then tomorrow, eventually fatigue of bones and muscles and tendons and body and cardiovascular and mind, and everything takes its toll, and so then we're worse off, we're dragging ourselves around, we have bad motion, we injure ourselves, we experience pain, and so now we're taking time off, we're on the injured list. And I speak from recent experience because I'm currently on the injured list, and I don't know if I'm a hypochondriac. Maybe if I was a younger man I would just ignore it and go on, but yeah, this Achilles tendon has been a little stressed, and it's because of overambition, not warming up gradually enough and jumping too high, just wanting to jump too high, and so it's my landing. So this Achilles, I've been doing everything I can for it, and yeah, where there's a will, there's a way. Is that true or false? If there's a will, is there a way? I want to levitate. Is that a real will if it's not possible to levitate? Yeah. Am I inspiring y'all about how to get going on your day? And I don't just do this for the videos. This is, yeah, maybe I'm doing, yeah, I'm more mix these kind of exercises up with other activities. You know, cleaning, tidying up, preparing food, you know, checking out the stream to see what's going on, to see what's trending. Just out of curiosity. Yeah. Trying to figure out which video is for real and which is just propaganda. Yeah, but I got a little distracted, and I'm sorry. I'll get back to it. Is there something metallic in that drum? Yeah, I don't know if this is in the best place, this microphone. I don't know if this is in the best place, this microphone. It's not fully centered, but I'm sure it's good enough. Yeah, I wrote down a lot of words that have to do with knowledge, acquiring knowledge, changing our knowledge. Knowledge and belief are kind of like, to me, pretty much very, very related, like almost the same thing. But here's these words that I have for you. Words are concepts, and the more words you understand the meaning of, the more interesting life will be for you. So, do you know the meaning of all these words that have to do with knowledge? And some of them are nouns, some of them adjectives. Heretic. Somebody changes their beliefs. Apostasy is a noun relating to that. Treachery, traitor. A dissident, a martyr. Betray, whistleblower, referee. Open mind, scientist. Research, investigation, skeptic. Probabilities, inductive logic. What I was talking about earlier, wonder, curiosity, knowledge, insights. Turncoat, rat, stubborn, hypocrite, sorcery, witchcraft, renegade, deserter, Puritan, free thinker, free spirit, propagandist. Yeah, do you know what all these words mean? And are you guilty of some of this? Or, it's not like some of these are kind of like, it would be an aspersion to call somebody a traitor. That's never a compliment, really. Dissident, depending on what point of view you're at, a dissident is not a nice thing to say to somebody if you're a bureaucrat or official. But if you're a free thinker and you're an artist, maybe a dissident is something, a badge of honor that you would wear. Anyways, just to get you thinking about knowledge today, and trying to think about how you can apply epistemology to your everyday life from what your professor and anchorman of the Moves News, Gary Beacom, has taught you today and inspired. Is this just some entertainment session for you? Or are you going to take out into your everyday life some of the knowledge? No, insight. Insight is a better word. Insight, knowledge. Unless you change your definition of knowledge and consider knowledge just to be insight. Knowledge doesn't have to know something really is that there's no doubt. And there's always doubt. With methodologies in sport, you might decide that some particular technique is an advantage. You might reason that there's an advantage. If I allow my free leg to swing up higher on my axle takeoff, that's going to give me more upward momentum. But if I swing it up higher, that's going to delay the rotations somewhat. And so, there's pluses and minuses, and do I know which is the best way to do it, or what combination between the two methods is the best and not just good? Think and gain insight. This is Gary Beacom from GaryBeacom.com, trying to become something different as I change my knowledge, and trying to be calm as I go about my activities. Yeah, so I'm going to hop onto the Kawasaki Ninja ZX-10R, and I'll go out to Odaiba and I'll pick up Natori-san, Ryoko, Shacho desu. And we go to Ikebukuro. That takes 45 minutes. Saturday morning, not too much traffic. It'll be a nice ride through the streets of Tokyo. There's no rain in the forecast today. And then I spend best part of the day actually helping customers at the Tobu Departo. Yeah, we do posture and gait analysis and help you and our customers of all ages, and sometimes there's figure skaters and athletes come to us, sometimes otoshiori, koreisha come to us. Sometimes kids, we help people in the battle, the constant battle that we're all in against gravity. And that's something that I know. That's with a lot of very close to certainty that we're in this fight against gravity, and that we can lose the fight against gravity, in various ways. So we help people in various different ways attacking this problem from different angles to support our fight against gravity. And one way of losing the fight against gravity is if you have a little bit of torticollis. Your neck just goes a little bit to the side. I do neck exercises very often, every day, and so my neck I have pretty good mobility, I think, and so relaxing to the side is like really deformed. But if you're a little stiffer, like maybe just a little bit to the side is like relaxed, it's kind of losing the fight against gravity, which is a balanced position. And of course our arches also drop and are dysfunctional, weak in some cases. So we make supports, insoles for your feet. Sayonara.